we go. Carver and Cuthbert, Go Sports Radio, coming at you live from Borrelli's Taproom in Long Beach. On the island on a Thursday. Sadly, I mean, look at this. Doors are closed. It's a doors closed Thursday. I mean, we thought that maybe someone was going to roll up with a baby carriage again. Maybe that's why we closed the doors, or the fact that there's a little drizzle going on outside. It's one or the other, but either way, it's still a great day. Come on down and hang out. I certainly would love to do that. We got a lot to do today. Very, very busy show. A little Yankees, Astros. Yankees looking to win the series tonight after getting the big bats out a night ago. We also have Garrett Cole going tonight for the Yankees, and it's a good night to go to Citi Field. I know we haven't done a lot of Mets the last few weeks, but nobody beats the Miz going for the Brewers tonight. That'll draw a crowd over there for the Metsies, that's for sure. We also have got plenty of football. The Snoopy Bowl Friday night, final preseason game between the Jets and the Giants. Bubble wrap, hopefully for everybody. That's important. And then real serious football does begin on Saturday. Actually begins tonight as people continue to, everybody keeps saying like me, well, football starts Saturday. Not if you are into Maine and Townsend tonight in FCS play, 6 o'clock kickoff between those two. So
tailgating, buddy.
I think that's the matchup. I probably don't even have the game wrong. I know Maine's playing. I don't even know where they're playing. It might be Townsend. But either way, there is some second division football that does start tonight. Big schedule of it too. But TCU in North Carolina, Saturday noon at Aviva in Dublin. That is where it all begins.
Jesus.
Couple pints for Bill Belichick Friday
Dublin
night at the Temple Bar before he plays the Horned Frogs on Saturday. So we have all of that as well. And another thing that the NFL did something yesterday that people have been waiting a long time for them to do. Drop that in on Paulie as well later. Mike Carver along with Paul Cuthbert on Thursday. Hi, Paul. How you doing?
You do that Dublin accent pretty good there, pal.
Well, they go to the Aviva, and we got to see North Carolina.
I think you should add that to your doing the golf commentating.
Well, that would be
good. I
good.
think you should do the
Sam
game.
Burns rolls up here on a birdie.
Do the game on Saturday in the Dublin accent.
He rolls up in a birdie, Sam Burns, at the Tour Championship. Tries his hardest. Yeah, we're ready to go. How are you today? What's up, Paulie? What's happening?
Good. A little cloudy today here in LB.
Yeah, weather. It's going to clear up. And, of course, today it's been beautiful for, 2 weeks straight. When was the last time it rained? Oh, we had the one day where it was like a tornado last week, right, on Thursday for a couple of hours. But other than that, it's been beautiful. And, of course, we have our first Little League practice for the fall season tonight.
Oh, you're doing
it. I'm back in.
Back in, huh?
Pulled me back in. In fact, I'll go a step further with you.
It's so weird not being in again.
So the fall is like a lot more. It's not like the spring. The spring's the big season. You get your team in like February, March. You get like a month of practices before you play, all that. The fall is like really condensed, like fast, like starts the first day of school. It's over by Halloween. Like they smashed the season into 2 months. I just got my team like a week and a half ago. You only get 1 or 2 practices before the season starts. The summer's a lot quicker in that aspect. And tonight's supposed to be our first practice. And I can't get that many in. School starts next week. We start playing games. And, of course, this is what I got for that whole situation.
Now, let me ask you something. Do you start with the suicides first? How hard are you on the cardio?
So,
part of the
yeah, I don't know. These kids have been running around all summer. They've been running around all summer. They don't need that. But
burpees right out of the gate.
See, the problem that I have is like Olivia and the girls, they're moving up to 4th grade. New set of rules in this division. Now, no more coach pitching. No, now you can steal. Now there's like a lot of new rules. So tonight's going to be like a little bit of getting all the 4th graders accustomed to moving up to like real playing, like real
got your work cut out
stuff first. So I have all of that. And then even further, they've tried to pull me into like the board, the Little League board for the so
politics, huh?
Yeah.
You're going to get on the politics.
So
God bless.
Could be an interesting fall for me, Paulie. We'll see. That's not official yet. I've been gone through the first step of the process in that. But
do me a favor, sit down in your most comfortable chair in your house.
Yeah, okay? And rethink it
with the lights out before you go to bed, and think very, very hard about your
I know.
decision-making,
Well,
okay?
a few of the people that are on it approached me saying, we think you'd be very good for this. You're so.
Of course, they always say
I
that.
know.
Oh,
I
you'd be
know, I
great
know.
to take over all the
Chris
responsibilities.
Chris in the
we
chat,
don't want to.
Carver, just say no. Chris,
There you go.
Here I
Tell
know,
him, Chris.
Carver, just say no.
Tell him.
It's like Back to the Future too, when Doc and Marty go back. It's like Cafe 80's around the corner. Just say no, Griff. Just say no to Griff. That's it. That's all that it is. That's what it should be with me with the
Take
little
the
league,
blue pill.
with the board. But you know what? It's I do it for the kids, Paulie.
Yes,
For the kids.
we all do
That's
it
what
for
it's
the
all
kids.
about. It's for the kids, and I'm ready for another season of. They busted my team up too. Like I've had my same guy, like this guy Adam, he's been my assistant coach for 6 seasons. That someone took his kid, so I don't have him anymore. My other kid, I don't have any of my coaches. I got all new coaches. It's going to be a different season for me, much different.
I'm removed now. This is 2 years removed from all that stuff. It's kind of weird. Now I just go as a fan. I just the middle school and the high school. I just
go and just hang out,
sit up in stands with a nice cup of Starbucks, and I just sit there and smile and don't have to worry about practice. I do miss the practice. I do miss the baseball. And I had this crazy idea that I thought I was going to stay in it with maybe a club or something like that, but I was out of my mind. And I do way too much, and adding practices during the week just would be insane. But maybe a little further down the road, Mike, I'll get back involved.
We'll try at least.
Yeah,
we'll try to see what we can do with all that.
And maybe my son might come back into baseball and possibly maybe take over the shortstop position in the Bronx.
Is that right?
Maybe.
Well, somebody might have to. I mean, we're already throwing this guy out. He's been on the job a month, and we already got to chop him in terms of it, which is just and good. Chris is already rolling here. This is madness. What a waste of time. Paulie knows what to do. Follow his example. Chris says, I should follow your example. Just get out. Just say no. The Bronx Buckeye involved. This is it. Birthday on Monday, boys. Let's go. 2 days. Wow, Monday birthday for Eddie in Columbus, which is nice to hear.
Appreciate you guys. A
and
little
he's
late
talking
start today.
2 days.
The chat's cooking.
At least I know Eddie agrees with me that nobody cares about these Division II games tonight with Maine and all these other teams.
Now, come on.
Eddie knows
people in those communities.
The real games start on Saturday. We don't have to worry about all the nonsense that's going to go on tonight. So thank you, Eddie, for clearing that up with me. Always good to see him. You mentioned the shortstop of the Bronx. You got to lead with the negative all the time. You always got to lead with the negative. They won the game. They scored 9 runs. I think that should be shouldn't that be the lead if you're going to talk about the Yankee game last night, that they actually busted out the sticks again for the 2 nights in a row against the Astros?
We talked about it yesterday. It's so weird, right? And he was the only kid on the team last night who didn't hit either.
Right. Everybody got
Everybody
a hit.
else.
Everybody got a hit.
It was like this whirlwind going around him.
Right.
I don't know. We talked about it yesterday. It's just weird. Absolutely weird.
Yeah.
What's going on at shortstop for the New York Yankees?
I agree. It is strange. 5 consecutive games with an error for Lombard tonight. And I had somebody text me when it happened. I'm in a couple of different group chats and things like that. And somebody who's like a big Yankee defender said to me, well, that was a pretty tough hop that ball took. Calm down. I mean, the ball went right to him at shortstop. That was a pretty tough hop the ball took. You got to make the play.
Well,
it's a major league shortstop.
It might have been
catch the ball.
Not a big deal if that was maybe his first error.
Right, but when it's the 5th day in a row, it gets highlighted. 5th game in a row, it gets highlighted.
Yeah.
It is. By the way, it's Thursday here. Cheers. Obviously, if you come into Borrelli's, you mention the show, you get one of these. A Miller Lite
college football
draft. College football's back. And man, I can't wait actually to get to when we announce, you read off everything going on, because I saw them tweet it out last night. The college football specials, which will bust out on Saturday for the first time here. I mean, that is what it's all about for us. But I keep kind of moving in and out of what we're really talking about. I think we should focus on what the more important thing is.
Well, let me ask you a question. You saw this, right? You know how many games it took before Volpe had 4 errors?
This season or when he first came up?
When he first came up.
50, 60?
56 games.
Okay.
4 errors.
And how many games has Lombard played now?
He's played 19. And he has 6 errors.
6 in 19, 6 in 54.
Get him out of here! Get him out!
Finished. Well, it's like I said to you yesterday, and I will say this again. If you can show me the mobs of people that the day that this happened, that they called him up and they sent Volpe down, if you can find me all the people who were banging on the table don't make this move. You got to keep running with Volpe. Then I would have no problem having this conversation. But Paulie, nobody was against this move when it happened.
Of course,
nobody. Even the person who wants to run around now with their charts and graphs and give you all these numbers about Volpe, this many errors in this game, and Volpe, blah, blah, blah. At the end of the day, none of them were screaming and yelling, oh, you got to keep Volpe. You can't bring Lombard up. So that's why it's hard for me to take a lot of this stuff. You have to look at this, take the Volpe stuff out of it. He's gone. Forget all of it. You have to look at this as this is a young player who's only played how many games, Paulie, did you say? Has he played?
He has played.
What did you just tell me? You just told me an amount of 19 games. Is that what you said?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
He's played 19 games in the major leagues.
Yeah, 19 games.
Okay. You have to deal with this. Forget the Volpe. Stop comparing.
Stop
Comparing to Volpe. Stop doing all of that stuff. You have to just
you
deal
know
with
what?
the fact that he's a young player.
It doesn't matter. They've scored what, over 30 plus runs in the last 3 games?
Yeah. Well, when they're gonna score runs, it doesn't make a difference. And I love this guy. This Garcia is hot right now, man.
Woo,
this guy's hot. 5 homers in his last 4 starts. 11 hits in that span. Homered again last night for the 2nd game in a row. Completely destroys right-handed pitching. This is, you look at all the deals that were made at the trade deadline. Like, Skubal really hasn't done much for the Dodgers yet, and I understand that name value, that's the biggest move. Who else? Who's made a bigger impact than what Garcia's done in the middle of the Yankee lineup since he's got, this guy's been a machine.
And Susan was great on the broadcast last night. She reminded everybody
that's baseball,
that he's
Susan.
not a rental.
Yes, he's signed for next year.
Yeah, he ain't going anywhere. So
he might have to learn a little bit with the glove. Because again, you're going to eventually get to that spot where you have a lot of guys who really are DHs on this team, where you're going to have to learn Rice how to learn to play a position a little bit better, or you're going to have to, because Garcia is not, he's all stick. Let's just put it that way. And I don't mind that, but you got a lot of guys who are all stick right now.
If you just thinking about it, you take Judge and Stanton. Let's just say they don't come back. It's been a pretty good team here last.
Is Judge out of the pool?
I don't know. I don't know. But I'm saying if you look at the way they've been playing, and obviously putting up the runs here, and Belly coming back, and everybody contributing here, I don't know. Do we need them? Judge has been great.
Didn't somebody make a comment on one of we had some
we done with Judge?
We always put the clips out after the show. Didn't somebody comment on the Judge clip yesterday that the Yankee offense was good before? Didn't I see a comment about that the Yankee offense is still good without him? Like they're going to be fine even if he doesn't play, or because he wasn't hitting for like a month before they finally shut him down because he was hurt.
Yeah.
And that, the Yankee offense got by and they won games like that. So if people feel that way, then you got nothing to worry about. As I said to you yesterday, when they tell him he's going to play, he's going to play.
Hate to tell you this, Cashman's a genius. This is all worked out. This is all worked out.
Well, I already saw.
And Booty's going to probably get manager of the year.
I read a column in Newsday this morning. I believe it was David Lennon. It might not have been, but I think it was David Lennon. How the lack of bullpen moves at the deadline could catch up with Cashman because Cruz goes on the IL last night. We saw some cracks in the bullpen on Tuesday night in that game.
But look at the guy they signed and brought in last night. It's that great inning last night, right?
Sure.
We both don't know his name, but
you think that would continue on though beyond?
Just need him for an inning. He got the job done. That's all we need.
I thought Elmer Fudd pitched all right last night before.
He did.
Elmer Fudd. I thought Elmer Fudd was all right when he was in there.
Well, there you go.
I never expect much out of him.
After a bad night the night before, a rare bullpen collapse.
Talking about Fulmer, who they brought in?
Yeah. And then they come back last night and they throw in probably some, what are we doing here? With pitching, we were talking yesterday about Cole and all that stuff. But,
right.
And they took care of business. Good outings on the mound last night. Tim Hill came in, closed things up, all good stuff. And the bats were great. So this is a team that's just going to drive us crazy for the rest of the season. But I think we can respectfully say they're a good baseball team. And if these guys are starting to get hot now, like Jazz, And Jones has been consistent here a little bit. Benny, and look at Wells, man. Who is this guy? Who does he think he is?
Well, you know, this is another thing that we kind of discussed when they didn't get the catcher at the deadline. If you get everyone back and your acquisitions are going to hit, suddenly you don't need as much from him, and then anything you get is a bonus.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what you're starting to get a little bit. You're starting to get, because, I mean, we've seen him do it before, right?
Mm-hmm.
The guy hasn't, it's not like he's a career 170 hitter. I know he is that this year, but it's not his track record says that eventually he's going to hit the ball a little bit.
It's just confidence, man. If Jazz can get his confidence back and Wilson get his confidence
Not
back.
bad enough at Jazz.
I know that. Well, look, we've got him for the rest of the season, right? So
Sure do.
let's just
You
pull
need
for
whatever
him.
you can
And if
get
he's
out of
gonna,
him.
you know, have a game like he had yesterday, we'll take it every week. Let's go.
Let's get down to what matters.
All right, what matters?
Win the series against the Astros tonight with Cole on the mound. Was Nesky going for the Stros?
Yes.
They've scored, obviously, 16 runs over the first two
You got to
games
go
of the
into the
series?
weekend with a big win tonight.
Well, the
Absolutely.
weekend is what I want to really, because that's really what matters. 4 games with the Red Sox this weekend. The Red Sox did lose to Miami last night, so they didn't sweep that series. So they're going to come in. They were
shut out, right?
I think so.
I think
The
they
Yankees are
lost
2.5 games up, 2 in the loss going into this weekend. So if they win tonight, they'll be 3 games up. If they lose tonight, they'll be 2 games up on them going into the series. Friday night, Schlittler against Patrick Sandoval. Saturday doubleheader. You're going to get Rodon in one game and allegedly Fried in the other game. Allegedly. Jake Bennett will pitch one of the 2 games for the Red Sox. I don't have information in front of me over who would pitch possibly the second game for the Red Sox. And then Sunday, Will Warren against Ranger Suarez. Sunday pitching matchup. This is let me ask you this too. Is this the end of is this it for them after this?
Yes.
I think so, right? They don't have any more.
This is the weekend in the series. We
This
put
is
the
it.
Red Sox in the rearview mirror.
So if you splitting the series, you know, draws no blood, and you leave either 2 or 3 games up on them. Man, if you could ever get 3 out of 4, it would just be.
I think they will. This is a different lineup. This is a better offensive lineup that the Red Sox are going to face this weekend than they did last time they embarrassed us. It's a better lineup.
Swept
Yeah,
4 games.
it's a
in
better
Fenway.
lineup. It's a better lineup.
How about returning the favor, sweeping them 4 games? At
I
Yankee
am all
Stadium?
for it. I don't know if they will sweep, but I'm with you on the 3 out of 4. And I think, like I said, it's a better offense. This team now actually has kind of been gelling since the trade deadline a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
And I just think this is a better Yankee team that the Red Sox are playing this weekend, and I think we'll have a more productive and positive end return after this series. That's my feeling. All right? That's how I feel,
then
Mike.
I'll say it to you this
That's
way.
my feelings.
Who you got? Yankees, Red Sox, 4 games this weekend. What's the call?
Out of respect, I'll give the Sox 1 game.
Oh, how nice of you. They've only been the hottest team in baseball for the last 2 months. Out of respect, you're going to give them 1 game? Out of respect?
The Red Sox.
They swept the Yankees in
Beat the
Fenway
Red
last
Sox.
time they played them.
Make them leave the Bronx down and questioning themselves. Let's go.
This is going to be as boring as it gets. I think they'll split the 4 games.
All right.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I just don't. I don't trust them to take 3 out of 4 from them.
I
Just
do.
don't.
I do. It's a different
I
lineup.
think they have a distinct pitching advantage Friday night with Schlittler against Sandoval. I would
not in our house.
I don't
Not
know
in our
about
house.
Saturday. I Bennett's been good for them. And then Sunday, they have the advantage. Suarez is the advantage over Will Warren. So I don't know. I think split.
bats.
I think
We're rolling.
split and leaving, whether it's 2 or 3 up. And I didn't see this last night. I heard that this May got hurt after the first pitch of the game for the Brewers. Man, he took a shot, Paulie, and he left the Dustin May. They're re-showing the Met game from last night. And man, did he got cranked with a line drive, and he was out after one batter, 1 pitch. May was out of the game. And the Mets still got destroyed, even with the Brewers starting pitcher leaving after 1 batter. That's tough to do. Split the 4 games.
Not so
Yankees,
amazing
Red Sox.
days. in Queens these days.
Hopefully
Hopefully he's all right.
amazing.
He's shaking it off. I see the highlight now. I don't know. Anyway,
Yes,
not in our house. Let's go.
Not in our house. Yankees, get ready. Oh, look at this. Chris, get ready to cry, Yankee fans.
Oh,
Chris
come
puts
on,
in there.
Chris. Come on.
Wow.
Man.
Chris going after you.
Well,
Red Sox going to sweep in the chat.
Tell you what, Chris. Next week will be interesting. We'll see what happens after this weekend. We'll see who's crying.
And, of course, Eddie, the Yankees could win the rest of their games until the season ends, and it's still football mode. So Eddie is completely blown off. Anything that could happen with the Yankees and the Sox going forward for us there. Carver and Cuthbert, Go Sports Radio, coming at you live from Borrelli's Taproom in Long Beach on the island for us here on a Thursday. A little rainy, but that's okay. Rain's moving out, and it's a very nice day. I want to start things off. Oh, look at this. Yes, we have mentioned the show, Miller Lights, all the deal. I want to start by you. Let's get the first one out of the way here before we get into all the football, because it is, yes, Eddie, a football show after this. There's tons of football to get to. What is happening at Borrelli's? I saw the list on Saturday for the first college football. I tweeted out last night. There is a huge list of specials for the first college football Saturday. What's happening at Borrelli's?
Once again, we are broadcasting live from Borrelli's Taproom here in Long Beach, New York, 912 West Beach Street. New York, baby, home of the champion New York Knicks. That's right. And it is Thursday, so that means it's carnivore night here at Borrelli's. And tonight, come down for $42.99, and you get a choice of steak, veal, or pork, super salad, and a dessert, bottomless beers, and endless wines. So look around the house, find $42.99, come down here and eat and drink like a king or a queen. No better place in Long Beach than right here tonight at Borrelli's. All right, the weekend's upon us. We had a few Frozen Fridays left. So that means anytime between 12 and 9 p.m. you come down here, come off the beach, get yourself an $8 frozen margarita or pina colada right here at Borrelli's. And then Friday during the day turns into Friday evening. And that's when the live music returns here at Borrelli's. And this Friday we have Derek Adams playing at 7, followed by DJ Freddie Sims and the Friday Night Dance Party. On Saturday, the Not So Skinny Dippers are going to be here at 7 p.m., followed by DJ TM Select and the Saturday Night Dance Party. And then on Sunday Fun Day, Ryan's going to be here. Ryan Scarano is going to be here at 4 p.m., followed by DJ TM Select for the Sunday Fun Day Dance Party. And don't forget, college football returns this weekend. And let me just run down the college football specials here. $10 Borrelli's pretzels. They're giant. They're ginormous. They're delicious. They're amazing. The $10 are awesome. $10 Philly cheesesteak nachos. My God. $10 egg roll platters with chicken Alfredo, Italian, and Philly cheesesteak. Man, it's just, I'm hungry right now, Michael.
Oh, my goodness.
It's just ridiculous.
What?
2-for-1 tailgate pizza of the week. And then you have $35 bucket specials on the following: Surfside, Spiked 8, Super Light, or High Noon buckets, and half-priced eye openers. That's the college football specials here all weekend long. The games are going to be on here, so don't forget it. Next week, bingo night returns here on Tuesday with bartender Tommy. And that's going to be sponsored by Michelob Ultra next Tuesday. Get down here. It gets packed. Get down here early. It's always a fun night. That's next Tuesday, bingo night here with Tommy and Michelob Ultra. Next Wednesday night, Billy Joel night returns here. It is Wednesday, and it starts at 7 p.m. Free admission. Come on down. Half-price bottles of wine, $21 dinner special, and the greatest hits of Billy Joel. Some comedy news just announced October 5th. Sam Morial is going to be here. Big show. Go to Borrelli'sTaproom.com, click on events, or go to eventbrite.com and search Borrelli's Comedy. And that's what's happening right here at Borrelli's. Lots more stuff coming down the pike. Go to Borrelli'sTaproom.com. Follow at Borrelli's Long Beach on the IG. And you'll see all the upcoming live music for the next month. Labor Day weekend is going to be a big weekend here as well, too. We'll be talking about that a lot next week, too. But you can get ahead and check out the social media spots and see what's going on in advance. Make your plans now. Always great times. Good times, great specials, and good people right here at Borrelli's. And that's what's happening, Mike, right here in the tap room called Borrelli's. And I met Mr. Frank Borrelli Sr. last night.
Did you?
What a gentleman.
Gentleman, indeed.
What a gentleman, man. Pleasure to meet him last night. Good stuff. great to be a part of the Borrelli's team down here.
Nice job by you getting all that in.
We have a famous country star in the bar tonight.
That is very true.
Yes.
And if you come down to Borrelli's, there's always some great live entertainment. If you've caught the Country Fest or even last week of the summer, I mean, Anthony Gall in the house today.
We might have to ask him to come over and see what he thinks about his Jets chances this year.
You're a Jet fan, Anthony?
Yeah.
All right, we're giving Anthony a shot here. Come here, Anthony, for 5 minutes.
Come on, man.
Because that's just now
you don't
even
need
better.
Me.
No. You stay. You stay too. You and Anthony have a lot of history together. You stay as well.
Here he is. We
Anthony
talk about
Gall
him every week.
What's going on?
You're right about that. We do talk about him every week because we're always promoting the next time he's got. Congratulations on everything that you've got going on also, Anthony. Great stuff. Been watching all of it. I never get to come down here and watch you play on the weekend because I have 2 small children. But I have seen all the clips, and you do an outstanding job.
Come here early enough. Borrelli's is for the kids.
I know, but you don't want my 5-year-old running around this place. But you've been doing a great job.
Thank you.
And with all now, Paulie lets the cat out of the bag here. Jet fan?
I'm a huge Jet fan. Yeah, unfortunately.
Right, well, me and Paulie obviously have been talking a lot about the start of this Jet season. So before I tell you what I think, I want to hear your expectations of what you think is going to happen this season.
I've been very outspoken on social media about Geno Smith. I think he's going to have a huge year.
Huge
year. Yeah, I know Cade Klubnik looks good too.
Wow. I mean, pumped. I mean, you talk about drinking the Kool-Aid.
If this isn't the just nonstop Jets optimists, that's
now, I will say that has been the feeling that I have been getting.
Yeah.
From I'm going to say it now. The majority of the Jet fans seem to, and I get why, Ant. Like, it sucks when your team's bad every year. Like, there's never anything. Like, you're an Islander fan too, me. We've talked Isles in the past. When you go like 20 years and your team sucks, it's really hard. You want to grasp anything you can to get excited about. Before the Bills got Josh Allen, I had 20 years of the Bills being awful, and it was just bad. And you look for that optimism. And the Jets, I do, because the Jets have been bad for so long that you want to find any reason to get excited about something.
Especially when the Mets season's gone. I'm a Met fan too.
Jet. So you're your typical Met Jet Islander, which is things have changed a little bit over the last 20 years, but growing up, we all grew up it was Met Jet Islander, Yankee, Ranger, Giant. There was always kind of divide, and it's a lot more split up now. There's a lot more split up throughout the tri-state area. Here's my problem. Geno stinks. So now as my buddy, I do the Bet River show with Doug Kazarian with the betting show at 4:00 every day, and as he has told me numerous times as we've doing our previews and leading up, he's like, well, Geno was bad because the offensive line on the Raiders last year was atrocious. Also fair, and I think this Jet offensive line is going to be better. And you can also make a case, Garrett Wilson's a hell of a player.
They got weapons.
And I love Cooper, who they drafted out of Indiana. Sadiq for Oregon, if he stays out, obviously Hall, you had a little scare there. He's in there. So the offense has a lot of pieces around it that could be exciting. Can Geno lead the way? That's putting a lot of eggs in his basket here, because I know you said Cade Klubnik, this preseason football. Cade Klubnik's not going to look good in the NFL. In a real game, he's not going to look good.
And I'm seeing things about Lamar next year that popped up on my feed today. Maybe they want to go after Lamar.
No.
I don't think it was a credible source, but
no, you got to be careful on social media now. You got to be careful on all these things.
But a lot of Jet fans wanted Baker and stuff like that, which is great, but we're too far in the process now not to ride with Geno. So.
My blueprint for the Jets, as I've told Paulie a bunch already, is they should lose every single game this season, have the first pick.
They have 3 picks?
They have 3 first-round picks. Their own, the Colts, the Cowboys. Hell, they might even have another. I mean, they've acquired so much draft capital. I want you to have the first pick in the draft, because the only way it ever changes is when you finally get the quarterback.
We know that as Islander fans.
And I'll give it's unfair to the Jets because they've just part of it is being unlucky. And you could say it's developing quarterbacks and that. And the Jets are the kind of place where, they've tried with Zach Wilson. They've tried with Sam Darnold. They've tried with Mark Sanchez. They've tried and Sanchez went to 2 AFC title games. I think that a lot of that the team around him was very good too, but they need to finally get that guy. Yeah. When did it change for Buffalo? They got that guy. When did it change for the Lions? Yes, they had to trade for him, but they got that guy. Like these dormant franchises who things are miserable for, until you get the quarterback, it's got to be there. So I think they need to have the first overall pick, and they need to. And I think it's going to be Arch.
I don't disagree with you.
I think it's going to be Arch.
Could be.
And I know the Jet fans scared because they think the old grandfather is going to tell them you can't play and you're not going to play with the Jets, and they're going to pull the same crap they pulled with Eli with San Diego to come to the Giants. I would make him and force him and tell him we're taking you.
Yeah.
Now he can go back. Remember that he has another year of eligibility, and now as we know in college sports, you can make $8, $9, $10 million a year. So if the Jets do have the first pick, he probably will go back to Texas and play another year. You need to finally get the guy.
You want to hear my theory on that?
I want to hear your theory. Anthony Gall's theory.
You had Zach Wilson, Sam Darnold, right? They were forced right out of college to be the guy. Tom Brady had Drew Bledsoe, right?
Correct.
So maybe now is Geno Smith Drew Bledsoe, Carver?
Easy, Ed.
No.
Easy, Ed.
I'm not suggesting that
Easy
he is.
here.
But for Klubnik, now you have somebody to grow under. You don't
Klubnik
have. You can
stinks.
You can ease your
I'm
way.
not going to let you do this here. All right, you could come in and you could do all the propaganda that they're going to be good. Klubnik stinks. I'm not going to let you do that. How many wins?
I'm going to say 8.
8,
I'm giving
9
them 8 wins this year. 8 and 9 for the
Woo! Over 5.5 if you want to go play that at
I think it's
the
possible.
book. Over 5.5 wins.
Jets. Don't ask me where they're getting the 8 from.
I'll tell you, if they go 8-9, Aaron Glenn's going to be the coach again next year. Do you like Aaron Glenn?
I like Aaron Glenn.
Okay.
But I liked Robert Saleh too. I like the defensive-minded coach.
I was saying to Paulie yesterday, that week one, I feel like I hate doing week one must-win games. You look at what they have, the weeks 2 through 5, they really got to win that game against Tennessee. That's not a good team they're playing week one. That's a game, if you really believe in Geno in this offense, they got to score some points against the Titans in that game. So I really do. Islanders are going to finish in last this year also, just so I'll give you that.
Oh, man, there's nothing.
I'm just going to hit you with waves of bad news, Anthony. I'm just going to go.
I'm an optimistic guy, but the Islanders, there's nothing really.
You just told me the Jets are going to win 8 games. That's as optimistic as they can get.
Fan, but the Islanders, I'm a little bit more realistic.
Get any more optimistic than that?
You're
more realistic with the Isles.
I feel like they've been stuck in the middle. We were talking about the Jets hopefully getting the first pick and stuff like that. Besides obviously Schaefer,
they got their hand caught in the cookie jar last year.
Yeah,
they had a much better year than they thought they were going to have. They made the kind of trades that you make when you're trying to go from a guaranteed playoff team to a Stanley Cup contender. But meanwhile, they were a fringe team trying to make the playoffs. Yeah. They made the wrong kind of moves. And now that's going to burn them this year. I think they're going to miss the playoffs this year. And the good thing is Schaefer's young, and hopefully we're going to have a lot of good years with Schaefer after that. But Anthony.
Stupid Islander fans.
Yeah,
We'll
talk more Islanders next time.
When's the next time you're here?
Yeah, tell everybody.
Man,
tell them about the new single and where they
can find you. All the information.
It's all blending together. But I'll be back at Borrelli's pretty soon. New single, If It Rains, is out, streaming everywhere. And I also have potentially a new EP coming out in the fall. So
this is great.
So it's going to be good. I'm opening up for Mitchell Tenpenny, big country artist at Mulcahy's on November. Forget the date, but
it's in November. It's in November.
And you can find me under Anthony Gal, Spotify, and Apple Music, all that.
This was fun. Thank you as always.
On.
And now we have video evidence. When Anthony's playing some big winter party here at Borrelli's, we can play back the tape. When the Jets go 3-14 this year, we can play back the clip of Anthony thinking the Jets are going to go win 8 games. You're right. It does. They win 8 games. Anthony's a hero. He gets to run the clip. Well, he gets to run the clip all the whole time. So Eddie in Columbus says best of luck also, Anthony. Eddie in Columbus reaching out for us there. Anthony Gall.
There you go,
in the
buddy.
house today.
See?
What did you think of him saying the Jets are going to win 8 games?
Look, I told you I have a soft spot for Jets fans. So
there's everybody who doesn't at this point. There's actually a portion of the fan base I don't, because some of them are just completely out of their minds. But that's every fan base. Every fan base has a small corner of idiots that just don't. I'm not kidding. But as again, Jets, Giants, Islanders, Rangers, Mets, Yankees, and Boston, Philly, Detroit, everywhere. Every single team in every single sport has a very small pocket of morons that are just so much louder than everybody else that it makes you hate that team. Everyone does have that. So what can you do?
That's all good, man. Positive.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with being positive in a mad, crazy world.
No, there is not,
You know?
at this point. All right, I'm a little bit off.
It's all
off the
right, man.
train,
When
off
you have
the
a
tracks.
guest star in the house, you got to bring them on.
So since we did a little Jets there with Anthony, I'll lead you into the Snoopy Bowl on Friday night.
Let's go.
Are you excited for the Snoopy Bowl for the Jets and the Giants? The
I tell
annual.
you what, the thing that I'm looking forward to seeing whether or not is if Dart lines up, and I think he should. We talked about this a little bit yesterday. You think they should keep him in bubble wrap, but I would like to see the potential starting offense and starting defense on the first couple of downs. You know, the first sets of 4 downs on each side.
Okay.
And let's go. Get in there, right? This is the last preseason game, correct? I believe.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
So get out there and let's get going. I have no problem. You know, this is he wears a helmet. He'll be safe. And I think, like I said, I think the Jets will be pretty fired up for this, right?
Right.
So
They will be.
you know,
Harbaugh said yesterday that Odell Beckham Jr. has had a good camp. His best week of camp has been this week. Odell rising up the ranks. I can't wait because I want to be like, you know how I made that joke that, well, we could play the video of Anthony with the 8 wins if the Jets actually get it. I want to be able to play all the videos of me saying in the preseason that Beckham was going to have a good year. He was going to be a big contributor for the Giants. I want to
hope
be
we
able
are
to do
playing
that.
back.
Now he will play Friday night. He's a guy that's a much different situation than a Jackson Dart or a Scadaboo or any of these other things. That's a guy that there's a reason for him to get some more work in that game. And you know why? You know, it's also not the worst thing if Dart doesn't play. The Giants are one of the few teams in the NFL that in a preseason setting like this can have their backup quarterback in the game and it still functions like a first-team offense because Jameis Winston he's started 1 billion games in the NFL. He could still play. Now, it's wild when he plays. I mean, the ball could be going the other way at any time, but he's still a very capable NFL quarterback. It's not like, no offense, Ann, bringing Cade Klubnik in, who's a rookie, to get those snaps and not know. When you have a guy like Jameis Winston, you can put Odell Beckham and Likely and Malachi Fields, the rookie from Notre Dame. Like, you could put these guys on the field with Jameis Winston, and he's still going to run the kind of offense in that game Friday night that you're going to get good work out of all of them. So that's why that's another reason why I think you're okay with not playing Dart, because you have a guy who could still run your main offense and get these other guys the work that they need before the first game.
Yeah, I agree with you. You know, it's a tricky situation here, and it's obviously again, just switching back, like I said, if you're a Jets fan, you know, to kind of see how this is going to play out. And
right.
Everything you say there is one way, but the other thing too is they got to protect them. And, you know, that'll be interesting to see how the Jets offensive line plays, how much protection he gets, because I think if Geno gets a clear look.
Yeah.
I think he's a capable guy. And I think he might surprise. I don't see them getting 8 wins. I bring this up, like I said, we went through the schedule last month and we didn't see a win in there at all. But I think you bring up a good point yesterday. Maybe getting that first win yet, you know, coming up against Tennessee, you say is like maybe
I think
a must win.
It's a confidence. It's a confidence booster too, not just for the team, but
and I agree with you. That's what I was alluding to.
fans.
I think why not? You know,
and I
win that first game and start positive.
I think it's just a must for what they're trying to accomplish this year. Because if you lose the game and you're just staring 0-4 in the face with the and I don't know, I think it's Packers, Lions, Bears in that order.
Oh my.
With two of those 3 games on the road. I mean, they're playing 3 of their first 4 games on the road. They're playing 3 teams from what I think is going to be one of the 2 or 3 best divisions in football after that. Like, it's such a key game to go out and start the season with a win. Everybody gets good fuzzy feelings, and even the fans and the coaching staff, management, everybody's excited. You go out and you lose 20-10 to Bobby Saleh and the Titans week 1. Heads are going to go down. Spirits are going to be miserable. It's going to be like, here we go again. Like, the season's over before it started. give people a reason to be a little excited. That's what I would get.
And like
to
I
with
said,
that.
in addition to the Jets just being in a really difficult situation with their their team, their setup, Aaron Glenn and everything else, this schedule is just murderer's row for them too. So I'm with you, man. Hopefully they do get that first win. And I'm like I said, I'll be positive Jets fan this year, and with Anthony Gall and everybody else, and it would be remarkable if they win 8 games this year. But we'll see what happens. Stranger things have happened, right?
Stranger things have definitely happened. I was trying to get the list of the last few Snoopy Bowls.
That's a TV show I never watched. Stranger Things. So I have no idea.
I've never watched it either.
Yeah.
I watched
I
one
heard
or
it's
two
good.
episodes, and Nicole didn't like it, so we stopped watching.
Okay, well there you go.
So that's like
the
how
wife
it
doesn't
goes.
like it. We don't watch.
Well,
it.
because we barely have time to. When do I have time to sit down by myself and watch a show? There's
True.
just no shot. I mean,
True.
I gotta watch the games. I gotta do. There's just so many other things that I gotta do. So when we have a
The
chance,
hardest working man in sports, right here, ladies and gentlemen.
No,
right there.
that's
Him.
not me. I don't
It's
think
you.
it's me. Man.
All
Might be Anthony Gall after that spot he just did with us. Anthony might become the hardest working guy in sport. That was pretty good. He did a nice job with us for a few minutes. So Snoopy Bowl Friday night, Jets and Giants to finish the preseason. Thank God that will be over there for us. Anything else that you're looking? There's really not. Tonight you got Bills, Steelers, yawn, Patriots, Browns, Niners, Raiders, Rams, Chargers. I mean, this is. You look at these games over the next 3 days to the final preseason game. All it is you just try to get out of there with as little amount of injuries as possible. Bubble wrap whenever you can, and just get ready for week 1, because we are now less than 2 weeks away. 2 weeks from yesterday for Patriots, Seahawks to kick off the season. 2 weeks from tonight, Niners and Rams in Australia. 2 weeks from tonight.
It's gonna be awesome, mate.
It's gonna be awesome when you get the two of them in there. So if you're a fan of whatever team you're a fan of, just hope that your team can get through this as quickly and as peacefully as possible over the next.
And I know you know about this, and I just have a little sad news. I was gonna get us tickets to the Pro Bowl this year.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Some bad news came in yesterday.
The NFL has finally done it. They have chopped the Pro Bowl. Something that should have been done years ago because it had become an absolute joke of what they've done. So they went from playing an actual game to playing a flag football game to then playing like skills competition. No one wanted to go. So you would get these situations like last year where they were on like the 9th alternate. And you had a guy like Shedeur Sanders who had like no business being in a Pro Bowl. 2 years ago, it was like Tyrod Taylor was in the Pro. Oh, not Tyrod Taylor. I'm thinking of Snoop Huntley. I'm thinking of from the Ravens. Snoop Huntley was in the Pro Bowl when he played like 3 games for the Ravens that year. It had become a real joke. So now it's just basically they're going to name who's on the Pro Bowl. They're going to get all their bonuses, which is all they really care about anyway. You get your little bonus in your contract, being named to a Pro Bowl, it gets you $500K, whatever the hell it is. And that's it. And they're going to give them like a dinner, like the week of the Super Bowl. So that's like they need that too. Like,
I like the whole idea, the concept, and the trophy, and the individual trophies and stuff that they're talking about giving them. So
whatever. I'm just glad that they're not. It's been a joke.
You should get something for having at least having. I mean, look,
they get the bonus in their contract. That's all they care about. They don't need any dog and pony show walking the like a little red carpet.
No, I'm not saying they have to do.
No,
I'm not saying they have to do an award ceremony. They could ship it in FedEx to them, okay? But it would be nice, like I said, to get that Pro Bowl on or having a Pro Bowl season, and you have a little something. It's like getting a Grammy, but without the show.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I think that's cool. I like it.
I'm just glad they now can just name the team and not have like 9 alternates of and suddenly there's like half the league says that they were in the Pro Bowl this year.
Good move by the NFL.
But it's over. Now, I guess I'll ask you this before I move on. Should any of the other leagues do the same? Do you think that the NHL has gotten to the point where they shouldn't have an all-star game anymore?
If you take away the MLB all-star game, I will jump over the table and strangle you.
So you think that there's still watch value in the MLB Home Run Derby / all-star game?
The whole weekend.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely. Do not take that away.
Is there still watchability in the NBA all-star weekend?
I can't respectively comment on that because I'm an NBA fan, but I'm not the kind of fan that gets hyped up for the NBA All-Star and the slam dunk. But I think that's more gone the way as like the NFL.
I agree with you.
And not to be a homer, being a huge hockey fan,
Well,
I still think
I would
probably be one of the ones that might be on the way out too.
I would do. Yeah, I think the NHL should do the same thing. I think that it's become a situation now where I don't think guys are into it. Guys care.
But see, we have it coming to the island this week, right?
Well, yeah, they're going to get it this year. So if they want to cancel it after that's fine. And
you figure all the younger guys now that are coming in, Carlson, Celebrini, all this stuff.
Right.
I would love to take my kid to see those guys all in one place at one time. So I'm not ready to let go of hockey NHL yet.
You can go to the skills competition at UBS this year for the NHL. If you have a kidney to give up, it's possible you can go. If you'd like to take a family of 4, maybe 2 kidneys.
Have you seen the prices yet?
Oh yeah.
Oh, they're out?
I mean, secondary market stuff. I've talked to a few people who are season ticket holders that.
So I didn't look at this, but the tickets are on sale now for the All-Star game already?
No. Well, they have kind of let obviously the people that are season ticket holders are going to have first crack at all of these things. And then you start to get into how many tickets they need for sponsors and the league and the families and all of that stuff. I mean, this is not an event where you can walk up to the box office and buy a ticket to it. This is something where the Islanders season ticket holders or whoever has it every year are going to go out and they're going to secondary market this thing.
Connections, right?
Oh yeah. I mean, I don't have kidneys to give up, but I have connections. Sure. I mean, we know people who are going to be on the have access to those tickets.
Yeah.
But even face, they're getting in the 4-digit range. So.
All right.
Well, it's a lot. It's a lot.
We'll sell one of the cars. My kid's got to go to the Islanders.
I think that I agree with you. I still think if I had to say the one that is not close to falling the way that the NFL has, it's baseball.
Don't take that away.
I really do think that there's
still
some.
It's America's pastime.
There's still some ambiance to that.
Yeah.
And it's in the middle. And here's the other thing. It's the only thing that usually happens that week.
Yeah.
The Pro Bowl and the NHL and NBA All-Star game, they all get mushed together in the winter with other stuff going on, and who cares, and all these other things. Baseball, that's it. It's that week in July. There's nothing else really going on.
I think the NHL could easily swap in an international tournament, like in North America, there's all that stuff. So we'll see what happens, but that's not.
Carver and Cuthbert, Go Sports Radio, coming at you live from.
Let me punch this out real quick. We'll do some college football.
I am going to do that.
Yeah.
I was going to say we are doing our first college football. Who you got for 2026? But before we do, as we were mentioning before, which got us to bring Anthony Gallup and everyone having a good time. There's a lot of things that are happening at Borrelli's, including that first college football Saturday this weekend. What's happening here, Paulie?
All right, don't forget, if you stop in this weekend or any day during the week, just mention the CNC podcast and you get a free Miller Lite draft to start your session. All right, we are broadcasting live every Wednesday and Thursday right here from Borrelli's Taproom on Long Island, Long Beach here, 912 West Beach Street, home of the New York Knicks champions. That's right, New York.
Love dropping that.
Right here. I love dropping. I'm never going to stop dropping that at the beginning. Too bad. Anyway, it is Thursday night. It's Carnival night for $42.99. Come on down. You get bottles, beers, endless wines, choice of pork, steak, and veal with a super salad and a dessert, all for $42.99 right here. Come on down. Great time here Thursday nights at Borrelli's Carnival night. Tomorrow is Frozen Friday. Anytime between 12 and 9, come down and get yourself an $8 frozen margarita or pina colada right here at Borrelli's in the big frozen machine back by the bar there. So get cool. Stay cool right here at Borrelli's every Friday for Frozen Fridays. On Friday night, Derek Adams is going to be here. Live music at 7, followed by DJ Frankie Sims and the Friday Night Dance Party. The Saturday night is the Not So Skinny Dippers, who will be here live at 7 p.m. and then followed by DJ TM Select and the Saturday Night Dance Party. On Sunday Fun Day, Ryan Scarano is going to be here at 4 p.m., followed by DJ TM Select and the Sunday Fun Day Dance Party. And don't forget this weekend, my friends, it is the start of the college football weekend here, and we got the college football specials. I'm going to read these off to you guys again. $10 Borrelli's pretzels, $10 Philly cheesesteaks nachos, $10 egg roll platters featuring chicken Alfredo, Italian and Philly cheesesteak, 2-for-1 tailgate pizza of the week, $35 buckets of Surfside, Spiked 8, Super Light, or High Noon buckets, and half-priced eye-opener towers as well.
The
So get down here
eye-opener
and watch
tower.
all the college football all year long right here at Borrelli's. Next Tuesday, Bingo Night returns, brought to you by Michelob Ultra and hosted by the wonderful Mr. Bartender Tommy every Tuesday. So come on down for that. Always a big night down here. And make sure you get down here early for all the fun there. October 5th, comedy returns here at Borrelli's Taproom with Sam Morial. So go to borrellistaproom.com, click on events, or go to eventbrite.com and search Borrelli's Comedy to get tickets, and those tickets are going to sell fast as they always do. And then next week, next Wednesday, return of Billy Joel night here. Free admission, greatest hits of Billy Joel live, and $21 dinner special and half price bottles of wine. And another note, live band coming in here on September 18th is the Dirty Rockers, the best of reggae, ska, all that kind of stuff. You like the Chili Peppers and 311, Dirty Heads, Sugar Ray, Real Big Fish,
Incubus.
and Incubus. Come on down for that free show too. So that's what's going on at Borrelli's. Always rocking.
Do we know what the tailgate pizza of the week is for this Saturday? Do we have any?
Tommy,
Is that like something we can release on a Thursday?
do we know what the tailgate pizza of the
What's the
weekend
tailgate
is?
pizza of the week going to be this week? Do we have?
All right.
Oh man, like that should we could do that as a big release on
Buffalo
the
and
Thursday
mushroom
show.
and pepperoni.
What is the tailgate pizza of the week?
Buffalo mushroom and pepperoni. That's mine.
Buffalo
That's my
mushroom
put me in the hospital
pepperoni.
pizza. Let's go.
Carver and Cuthbert here. It is time for the first time in the 2026 football season. A weekend college. Who you got?
Now there's 400 games this Saturday, right?
No, there is not. There is only 8 this Saturday. There's only 8 games this week. Okay. So this is a lot different. Now, normally on a college Saturday, yes, there's like 400
I gotta
games.
get a pen. I gotta write this down.
Oh man, you gotta make sure he's got all the dot the I's and cross the T's for Paulie here this week. 8 games in week 0, starting with noon East on Saturday
Gotta keep a record.
at the Aviva in Dublin for TCU and North Carolina.
Everybody knows my pick because I said it.
Bill Belichick and his 4 pints of Guinness at the Temple Bar on Friday night before the game, taking on Sonny Dykes and TCU. So we've discussed this at length, Paulie. We don't need to get into all this. I don't know why they have these 2 teams in Dublin, Ireland. I mean, fine, get me Notre Dame and beat Boston College. I don't need any of this. Here's the real brass tacks for here. Belichick had a miserable first season. And I don't know if the roster's that much better going into year number 2. The only thing that I can hang my hat on in this game from a North Carolina perspective is if there's one thing that Bill's good at, it's defense, right? Like that used to be Bill's bread and butter in New England, obviously. And the pros are different. You have players, you got to get the players in college. But he coaches up defense so well. Like if there's one area of this team that should be improved, it should be their defense. So I think that this is going to be a low-scoring game. Typically, these games in Dublin, especially over the last couple of years, have been unders. So from a betting perspective, I really like the under the most. Would you get one?
Got a little drop.
Okay, that's all right.
Coming through. Sorry.
I feel like the under is what I love the most in this game, which was about 46.5, 47. In terms of who's going to win the game, I think TCU wins. But I do like North Carolina with the 9. I want North Carolina with the spread. I think it's to be kind of a low-scoring, kind of a grindy type of game, ugly type of game. 2013, 2017, something in that aspect. Eddie says Bill's been too busy playing beer pong with Jordan Hudson, his girlfriend. And Bill, I guess you could say, has been.
He's going to light him up. He's going to light him up.
Yeah, has been a little busy with that.
Go.
So I like TCU to win,
Frogs.
but I like North Carolina with the spread. Who you got?
TCU.
TCU. Cover the 9?
Yes.
Wow.
Crush them.
Going
Crush
the
them.
whole way
Crush them.
for him.
And then about 1,000 pints after the game down in Dublin town. TCU. Let's go.
3:00 on Saturday, San Jose State against USC.
Woohoo.
As the Trojans ranked 14th to start the year. This will be this is what we like to call our first one of the year, a smash job for USC. Now, this is a big spread, Paulie. I mean, this thing's kicked up to 38.5. I like the USC team total over 49.5. I think that's a really good bet if you want to so choose to do that. I think USC absolutely annihilates San Jose State in this game. I would be willing to lay the 38.5. I think USC wins big. This is a typical Lincoln Riley bully spot on national television at home. He's going to come out. Poor San Jose State and Coach Ken, they're going to get their doors blown off at the Coliseum by the Trojans.
How do you say the quarterback Jaden's last name? How do you say it?
Maeva.
There you go. Bury him.
5 touchdowns, 6 touchdowns. Just they're going to roll the Spartans on Saturday afternoon. 3:30 on Saturday. Game was supposed to be in Brazil, but thankfully cooler heads prevailed. And who the hell wants to go to Brazil for NC State and Virginia? Nice. Now the game will be in Charlottesville, NC State and the Cavaliers. Virginia now out to -4 with a 52.5 total. Virginia coming off making the ACC title game last year with obviously Tony Elliott's done a pretty good. He was on the hot seat last year, bounced back with a really good season. Dave Doran's been at NC State forever. I kind of like I was in on Virginia for weeks here. I've listened to a lot of people now as we've gotten closer.
Stay in.
I'll stay with Virginia. The spread's getting to a point where I might like NC State with the number, but I'll go with Virginia here on this.
You're a smart man.
I guess you're going with Virginia.
Dominance.
Don't need necessarily a pick for this game, but I will let you know we have a couple teams that are making the jump up to the top level. North Dakota State, who's been excellent in the FCS, they move up to the FBS. They will join. They'll join the Mountain West, and they're playing Jacksonville State. Now, I'll just say this to you: they're a pretty sizable favorite here. No one likes going into the Fargo Dome, Paulie, which is the home field for the North Dakota State and the Bison. Laying 10, I'm actually down to 7 now, a touchdown. Kind of like the Bison here in this one. And the other one is Sacramento State is making the jump up to the FBS. Sacramento State. And they are in this. And again, it's so weird what conferences these teams are in now. Sacramento State's in the MAC, the Mid-American Conference, and that's with all the Ohio teams and Buffalo and UMass. And so Sacramento State's going to be making a lot of long road trips this season, and they will start with one to Ypsilanti in Michigan to see the Eagles of Eastern Michigan. I think this number's a little too high.
Ypsilanti is not on my bucket list, by the way.
I like the Hornets of Sacramento State with the 9.5, 10 points.
I'll agree with you.
You'll go with
just because I like to hear you say Sacramento.
Sacramento State, the Hornets. New Mexico State is at Florida State. Let me tell you, Mike Norvell's got a big year coming here. If he can't cover 31.5 against New Mexico State, he's going to have a long season in Tallahassee. For the Seminoles. Now the 2 night games that are of substance for me. Hawaii at Stanford, 7 o'clock East, ACC Network. I mean, this game should be on national TV. This game should be on like CBS. I can't believe that I got to roll to ACC Network to watch Hawaii and Stanford. Now, Hawaii is a team, Paulie. I like them a lot to win the Mountain West this year. I like Timmy Chang as the coach. I like this. I love the quarterback. Micah Alejado, who played great in that bowl game against Cal for us. Now, Hawaii beat Stanford last year on the islands. Little return trip here. They go to Palo Alto to see the tree. Stanford -4 and a 48.5. I like New Mexico a lot. I like Hawaii a lot this year in the Mountain West, but this could be a tough trip for them, Paulie.
Come on.
Could be, but I'm going to take Hawaii with the points.
Of course you are. Me
take
too.
Hawaii with the points. Maybe not win the game, but I'm going to take them with the points in this one. And then the late night game. Now, this is on Big Fox at Allegiant in Vegas on the Strip for Memphis and UNLV. Memphis, new coach, Charles Huff, who can't stay at one place for more than a year. He's now on his 3rd team in 3 years. He left Marshall to go coach Southern Miss, and he leaves Southern Miss to go coach Memphis. He will be the head coach. And Dan Mullen, of course, year number 2 in Vegas with the Rebs. has a little bit of a quarterback situation. It sounds like he's going to start Jackson Arnold, but Alex Orji is going to get a lot of burn. UNLV is -4.5, and it's 56.5 for the total. I could be a little look ahead for the Rebs. You know, they got to go to Hawaii next week and take on that Hawaii team I was just talking about, a long trip. But I think they're better than Memphis, Paulie. I'm on UNLV, laying the points on Saturday night and the late game on Fox. And I like that to go up, up, up and away over the 56.5.
Go with Memphis.
Really?
Taking them. That's my twist of the week.
Lost the coach, lost the quarterback,
Yes.
lost everything.
Got
It's a
nothing to
new,
lose.
Very new Memphis team
Nothing to lose but the game.
for us here. So a very limited who you got for the opening of the college football season on Saturday. 8 games
That's it.
spread out throughout the game. Now, next week,
It's only
I mean, we got games Thursday night, Friday night, all day Saturday. Next week is the first really huge week. In fact, Notre Dame, Wisconsin, Sunday night of Labor Day weekend. And the Labor Day night game.
independent Notre Dame.
The Labor Day night game is just awful this year. It's Florida State SMU. Why they always put Florida State in that Labor Day and Monday night game, I just can't stand it. But they are there.
Don't forget what Tuesday, Wednesday next week.
That's right. I forgot about that.
You got things to do.
I do. I've got an event for Bear Rivers on Thursday that I'll be at
Hardest working man in sports. Right now, ladies and
at
gentlemen.
on the Jersey Shore. I'll be on Thursday next week
think
for
so.
that. So Borrelli's Tuesday, Borrelli's Wednesday, Barre and Jersey Shore for me Thursday.
you
So that's kind of my schedule next week for everything there. Does Eddie wants to know if you know the Memphis's nickname?
Huh?
He goes, but does Paulie know Memphis is Matt the nickname?
No,
the Memphis
tell me.
who?
Tell me.
The Tigers. No, Eddie, it was not a slip. I am not on board with the Lobos. I like Hawaii to win the Mountain West this year. I am all in on them. All right, we've gone a little over, but we still also started a little late, and that's okay. So I'm very excited. College football. Come down to Borrelli's and watch it all. Paulie gave you all the specials before. Just such a great time to have football back in the mix. You got the Snoopy Bowl on Friday night, last preseason game for the Jets and the Giants. You've got Yankee Red Sox, 4 games this weekend.
Did you see
Just huge.
Did you see what the NHL and the networks did yesterday before this football thing started?
They did all the national TV games.
Yeah, they
and all that.
released all the schedules.
Islanders,
Hi over here.
Islanders
This
Rangers on
NHL.
first on that October 6th playing an 8 o'clock ESPN game.
Nuts.
So,
TNT with 72 games.
I mean, they
Buy it in.
spend a lot of money. I mean, you want them to get
Buy
in there
it
and
in.
spend a little bit of money.
More famous people have just walked into Borrelli's.
Really? Well, nobody's more
That's
famous.
my favorite Walter right there.
Wait a second.
That's
wait a
my
second.
favorite Walter.
Nobody's more
My
famous.
favorite Walters are here. Both my favorite Walters are here.
Nobody's more famous than Anthony Gall. I don't care. Nobody could walk in here right now and is more famous than Anthony Gall. I refuse to believe that. I just refuse. Paulie,
All right.
I just lined it up for you. It's a massive sports weekend. There's so much great stuff, especially here locally. Everyone enjoy it. And as Paulie just said, we are back Tuesday, Wednesday next week. Kids are in school Tuesday and Wednesday too. Camp Dad is over. Woohoo! Back to school. See you there. We'll see you here Tuesday, Wednesday. Another great week of shows. Paulie, have a great weekend.
You too, buddy.
Come down to Borrelli's. Awesome job.
Thanks to
Carver
the
and
crew in the
Cuthbert,
chat.
Go Sports Radio. Enjoy the rest of the weekend, and we will see you back here Tuesday,
Yes.
noon East, for a September. Do we flip to season 2?
Crazy.
Is that
Yes.
season 2?
I think we should. Yeah.
I feel like the
I don't
first
know.
week in September,
This is
season 2.
episode
It's a new,
81. I don't know if
no, but it's a new football season.
we'll have a meeting about
It's a
it.
new football season. It's got to be. That's when everyone's season
Yeah.
starts.
All right, maybe we'll do that.
Got to do it.
All right.
Carver and Cuthbert, Go Sports Radio, live from Borrelli's Taproom in Long Beach on the island. Have a great weekend. We'll see you Tuesday at noon.